Alright guys, let's see how this goes. I realize that y'all have not been hearing anything this entire time. That's great. And y'all still aren't hearing stuff. That's great. Let me turn that up just a little bit. Alright. Alright. Hello guys. I don't know how this stream is going to go. Just got off of another one. Didn't have a lot of time to set up, but hopefully this all goes good. So last time we left off, our wonderful, there we go, our wonderful hero, Link, the hero of time, went and started to save the world. Deku Tree, A-OK, not A-OK, he's actually dead. Gorons, they are A-OK, and now we are trying. I guess we'll start dealing with the Zoras now. Sorry, just let me pull up my mixer real quick. Alright, yeah, that'll help. I'm not wearing the hood today, but that's okay. I don't want to waste much more time. This is probably just going to be a filler episode. So, whenever we last left off, most of what we were doing was actually tied to the boomerang. We can't find a lot of the gold sculptures and stuff if we don't have the boomerang. Sure, let's ask Saria. Online X, online X. Yes. Cool. So that's how we are supposed to find out that the spiritual stone of water is in Zora's domain. So let's go there. Ah, shit. And actually, the Deku shield is going to be a lot better for me here. So let's equip that. Ah, fuck, what voice did I have for Kapegobora? Ho ho! Looks like you've gotten even bigger and stronger already, Link. Just ahead lies Zora's domain. The Zora serve Hyrule's royal family by protecting this water source. Oh! Their door will not open for anyone except those who have some connection with the royal family. Let them hear the melody of the royal family. Ho 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 ho! That's good. Hopefully that's good on the audio capture. And we don't have bombs. Hopefully one of these has bombs, otherwise we're going to be wasting a little bit more time. Ah, bombs. I don't remember if there's actually a thing there. Ah, fuck. I can't believe I've done this. Alright. Apparently I need this Song of Thorns to open that, which I should have. No, I don't. We don't get that until we're an adult. Yeah. Cool, so we're gonna meet a couple of NPCs right here, that are important for some side quests that we're gonna do. First is Bean Guy. He has all the beans. How about some magic beans? They aren't selling very well. How about 10 rupees for one? So these are important to get like pieces of hearts and stuff. They will increase by 10 rupees every time we buy one. So I'll be able to get one more. But we won't be able to see the fruits or beans of our labor until a bit of time passes in the game. For now, we just need to carry on. So you don't physically need the chicken to get over here. It is required for this piece of heart, I'm pretty sure. However, if you do have the chicken, you can cross at, or the cuckoo, you can cross at any point that crosses the river. Not just that low diagonal crossing. Cool, so we got a piece of heart, which is great. But what's even better is we can play some music for some frogs. We will not be able to finish this quest right now, but they will give us some rupees, which is going to be great because that means we can buy more beans. You play the ocarina well. That melody is so fine. We should practice it, Ribbit. Take rupees as a souvenir. Yeah, so we get 50 rupees every time we play for this guy, so we're gonna do it a couple more times. Or these guys. Or girls. Or non-binaries, because everybody's valid. So I think with our current wallet size, we'll be able to play once more before we start wasting rupees. We don't want to do that, so let's not. And we'll actually be able to just swim down the river, not really worrying about anything. And collecting rupees along the way. However, there's only one place that we can really exit. Okay, two places. The other place would be a bit further down, right before the loading cell. Or the loading zone. Alright, so that's it for now. We do have one more song that we can play for the frogs. We're going to do that really quickly. And make one more trip back to him. We are not required to get all the beans right now. In fact, it's kind of pointless to. I just want to try to not leave things undone. This isn't a speed run. This is sort of an efficiency run. But as we saw last time, I am not very efficient. No hearts. No love for me. Our froggy dudes are a little bit big now. So our next song is going to be Sun Song. Alright, so we only have one more song that we can play. That's going to be the Song of Time? No, we have two more. We can play the Song of Time, and we can also play the Song of Storms. Pretty sure. I don't think I can actually make it up there. Not without a Kuko. So I'm not going to try. We're going to make it night so that we can see one more gold Skulltula. Ah. I keep forgetting that I do not indeed have the boomerang. And I do not actually know where the spider is. There he is. Cool, so we can actually grab him without the boomerang. That piece of heart, we will need the boomerang for. Thankfully, we are starting the quest to get into the dungeon where we can find the boomerang, and it's definitely one of my least favorites. Or at least on the first run it was. Awesome. So with that, we can make our way into Zora's Domain. This is the first time that Zoras are appearing as a non-monstrous race. And I love this music. It's so chill. So, Navi told us that we should ask King Zoro what's going on. I never went back for that beam, did I? Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. Cool, so he's worried about her. Awesome, so now that we've gotten all these rupees, we can go up and get the silver scale. That's going to help us dive a little deeper. It's going to help us get into that little location. But while we're doing that, we're gonna start some fires. I think this is just for a piece of heart. Oh well, I guess we can do it on our way down again. So if you've played Hyrule Warriors, you know that there's a very neat little recreation of this waterfall and this part of the Zora's domain in the Water Temple level, and I just thought that was a nice little attention to detail. There are a lot of things in that game that I just adore, but you can see my Hyrule Warriors run on this channel. I had a lot of fun doing it. Ooh. Very neat little microcosmic look at Zelda. Ah, fish. We're gonna need a fish. We also need to go back to Hyrule Castle, because we don't have Din's Fire. Thankfully, we have one more empty bottle because we helped Anju. But, fishy! Fishy! I've got a fishy! Alright, so now that we have this, we can go through... We can dive deep enough to go through this passage, which leads into Lake Hylia. This is the first time... Well, no. Sorry. Hylia appeared in A Link to the Past, as well as Lake Hylia, that name. But Hylia started appearing a lot earlier than the god Hylia, or the goddess Hylia. Or rather, Lake Hylia did. But yeah, this is Lake Hylia's really nice, iconic location. I should open the chat bot. There's no one here right now, but it's nice to have. Ah, shit. Oh, wait, hold on 1 second, guys, while I unfreeze this. Everything is breaking. There we go. Alright, hopefully this all still works. Yes. Cool. I should probably not ever unfocus on this window. Looks like it's still working. My main goal is to get the death counter up. So if you're watching this in archive land, which all of you are, yeah, sorry about that. I am Bonaru. This scarecrow. Let me just go through all my voices for that. I'm Bonuru, the Scarecrow musical genius. I hear a song once and I never forget it, baby. Whoa, you have an ocarina. Hey, why don't you lay a tune on me with it, baby? Well, not bad. I'll remember it for you anyway. I don't mean I can remember only 8 notes, but let's just cut it right there for now, baby. My name's Pierre, the Wandering Scarecrow. Actually, I wish I could wander out for soul-moving sounds, but I'm kind of stuck here. Cool, so we found a couple of songs for him. That's neat. More importantly, we have found Princess Ruto's bottle, which is going to be our 3rd empty bottle for the game. We only need 1 more, and we can only get that as an adult. We won't be able to get the spider, but we can plant a bean. Yeah, we won't be able to get him. What are you doing? You've gone a long way to get up here. Thanks. Ooh, I could use going to the castle. Woo! Ah, right. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get the keep mask. This is the one that we can sell to the clock soldier in Kakariko, the one that led us into Death Mountain. But we can do that later. Right now, we need to go to get Dense Fire. Alright, so we get another piece of childhood trauma here. God, she's terrifying. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Cool, so we got Dense Fire. This is our first magic spell. It helps us burn things. We need it for the Shadow Temple, and that's about it. Why she scream though? Alright, that's about everything that we need from here. Only way out is to really get caught. The only way out really is to get caught. I need to connect to Streamlabs. Cool. Looks like my scene is just a little bit messed up. That's fine. There we go. We'll do it live. Everything here is being done live. There's no bean plant for Hyrule. Cool. Let me just go back to the lake. Or the river, sorry. I was thinking to go into Gerudo Valley. I don't want to get too far off track. Yeah, so we're just going to buy from Bean Guy and then make our way back up to the domain. We might be able to get another piece of heart or a Skulltula. We're going to use the Kuko elsewhere. Alright, so we only have 3 beans that we can buy now. Unfortunately, we need 270 rupees to get them all. Yeah, let's go this way. Here we are. This actually might not be anything. Let me not blow up the chicken this time. And blow up myself. This might just be a fairy fountain. Yeah, that's fine. I could use a fairy. Down in a hole. Hey, we got some rupees. Hello, Ginger Benji. Welcome to the couch. Let me know how the audio is, because I have not tested it yet. Game super low, I super high. Cool. I'm turning up the game volume a little bit. Hopefully that helps. Fuck, I could've used a chicken! No. Yeah, it def helped. Cool. Um, yeah, I literally got off another... I'm doing great, Ginger Benji. I literally got off another stream with an Arceus and immediately started streaming this because it was about time, so... it was a lot of fun. My character is very traumatized, and it's also in hell, so... I hope... I don't know. That's fine. I'm gonna put it on... I'll add it to my RPG content playlist on my YouTube. So all that's happened is that we went into Lake Hylia and we found a note that says, hey, we have... or Rudo went to go see Lord Jabu Jabu. Let's see. She's in fight Lord Jabu Jabu, but that's not possible. Yeah, I hate this temple. Our guardian god, Lord Jabu Jabu, would never eat my dear Princess Ludo. But since that stranger, Ganondorf, claim here, Lord Jabu Jabu has been a little green around the gills. The evidence seems clear. Of course, we'll go find Bruto. You can pass through here to the altar of Lord Jabu Jabu. I'll keep this for her. You keep the bottle it was in. Take it respectfully. Please find my dear Princess Ruto immediately. Whenever you're in a booth and are trying to get out to use the restroom. Ah, best cutscene. Continuously laughing at that time in HGQ where the speedrunner had to sit in defeated silence as this unskippable scene played out. Same. Oh, I'm so excited for HGGQ. It's at the end of this month. This is probably one of the last things I'll be able to actually watch at work, because we are getting new security controls set place. So audio and video streaming is out and will be blocked. Like this if you cry every time. Hey! Cool, so what we get here is Furor's Wind. This is going to be really helpful in dungeons. Especially in places where I'm going to fall to my death because I'm doing this live and I know I will. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Cool, I got Feroz Win. And now we get to pull some Jonah BS. Oh shit. I think I'll be okay in this dungeon. I know that it was very convoluted my first time going around because I was using a guide. And I just didn't know what the guide was talking about. Aw, man. That's okay. My poo-poo internet crapped out during a Narcissus stream, so there was a good, like, 5 minutes where I just wasn't there. At a very critical moment as well. Ah. Yeah, it's cool. He was very chill about it. Cool, so we can only kill those guys with bombs at the moment. We're not really going to do anything. But here we get to meet Princess Ruto. All these buttholes. She is 6. You? Who are you? I am Ruto, Princess of the Saurus. What? Are you saying my father asked you to come here to save me? I'd never ask anyone to do such a thing. Letter in a bottle? I have no idea what you're talking about. My father is worried about me. I don't care. Anyway, I can't go home right now. And you? Get out of here, understand? Oh no! Are you still hanging around here? I told you to go away. I'm okay. That dumb bitch. B-I-C-T-H. I've been going inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly since I was little, but Lord Jabu Jabu is very strange today. There are electrified jellyfish in strange holes around. And on top of that, my precious stone was... But that's none of your business, anyway. You, go home now, understand? You're that worried about me? Then I will give you the honor of carrying me. However, I won't leave until I find the thing I'm looking for. You better believe me. Cool, dude. Yeah. Baboosh. Alright, so Mangle, get this fighter. No cyber. Your main goal is to blow up. And then act like I don't know nobody. Nyah, 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 nyah. Damn it. Okay. I thought I was gonna be slick and make it. Yeah, so I threw Rudo in the correct way. I think if you used her to press the button, which I was about to do, like Boo Boo the Fool, she would have had to spawn elsewhere. Nice. Oh, Smash Brothers. E3. Boo Boo the Fool. This is the first time I'm really like listening to the music of this temple through headphones, and I gotta say the beat is very nice. Alright, now that you're not following through these strange gaping holes, well, let's get you to this side of the dungeon. Fuck you! Fuck you! Alright, so she's gonna be pissed at us for leaving her there. Oh shit, we can't do anything. I went the wrong way. So if you don't leave her on a button, I think she respawns in the central room, which sucks. Fuck you! Fuck you! Yeah, I think this is our first goal. Here, so we'll be able to go in here and hopefully get the boomerang. So I really do like how the walls like react to you hitting them. Yeah, on N64 it's definitely a lot harder. I've never played on the N64. I have played on the Wii's Virtual Console. That's how I first played this game. Because I skipped the N64 era. I had a Super Nintendo that was a hand-me-down. That was like 99 through 2003, maybe. I got a GameCube whenever Mario Party 7 came around. Did I get a boomerang? Yes, I did. That is helpful. Now I can come here and disable this thing. Cool. So boomerang is definitely best weapon in Child Timeline. It essentially will replace the slingshot for all of our needs. There are a couple of like long range things that we need the slingshot for, and not the boomerang, but boomerang is more powerful. Well, it's not more powerful. Same. Boomerang is such a game changer. During the last stream, whenever I was trying to sign off, I thought it would be cool to just like get a couple of backtracking pieces apart. Turns out, or Gold Skulltulas, I needed the boomerang for all of them, which was bad. Alright, I think here we get another thing. Probably the compass. Yeah, there's a lot of backtracking. I've never gotten them all. I've gotten 95, which is damn close. But like the 100 gold spatula reward is just you can refill your rupees. It's an okay reward at best. Some of the bigger rewards, like the Shard of Agony, I think there's a Piece of Heart, maybe, and the bigger wallets. Definitely a good reason to go out of your way to get some of them, not all of them. I'm probably not going to get 100 gold spatulas on this. Just because I don't think that'll be very entertaining. Thankfully, you can complete all of this room in one go. As in, you don't have to backtrack to fulfill this section of the dungeon. But now that we've gotten rid of all of these slimies that were in this room, we should have removed one of the barriers from the room before this. Yeah, you really don't have to do a lot of shenanigans with that particular section. Alright, here, set you down. We will get out the boomerang and kill this guy. And get the other guy immediately. I don't understand what the challenge was for that. Because you get them both in the same way? Fuck this! Fuck this! I have 2 fairies, and boy am I gonna go through both of them. Also, I'm with user 100 gold spatulas. Zora Sapphire doesn't look so great during this game. It's pretty good, but...
Oh my goodness, I finally found my mother's stone. I got very upset when Lord Jabu Jabu swallowed it. While I was feeding him, he suddenly swallowed me. I was so surprised I dropped it inside. But now that I found it, I don't need to be in here anymore. So take me home right now.
Let me get... Well, I need this. Let me get this off the main screen. Okay, this should be good. I don't want to accidentally use any of my fairies. Yeah, fuck this boss. I literally don't know what's the sequence you need to do for this. Oh yeah, I finally fixed the bottom screen. So I think on future streams I'm just gonna have to reset the what window OBS sees as the 3DS captures for both of these. Every time I reset it, it was looking for the application, which it's the same application for both of these, and it just picked up the first window it saw for both of them. Oh neat, we did it. Okay then. Okay, so That was the experiment that I was doing. What you need to do for that boss is boomerang him, and boomerang him while he's spinning around, and hope that you hit the 50% chance that he shows his butt to you. But yeah, I think getting the screens to be set up how we need them to is just going to be a manual change. That was the first time that I've ever done that quickly. Oh yeah, that was what I was trying. I just wanted to see if it would work this time. I had no indication that it would. Like, I did not know if that was going to work. Alright, so here we are with these little gelatin cubes. Fuck! Everybody say shit. Fuck! Yeah, on every previous run of this, I thought that the deal was like you had to go around the room and try to hit him from behind. That is incorrect. That's fucking gross. Alright, so we've got one more gold Skulltula up here. This is going to be one time where I do use the slingshot. I guess I could have just used the boomerang for that. I hate all of these noises. And here we are, apparently in the boss room. That was, I guess, a 20-minute temple. I don't really remember if there is a strategy for this other than just keep throwing the boomerang. Bioelectric Anemone Baronade. Like, I literally think that the strategy for this room is circle strafe and throw boomerang. Bah. Navi, please help me. You're my only hope. Bah. Alright, this is not looking good. But everything really is under control. This is the last thing. And then I guess it's just hitting it. There we go. That's definitely my least favorite boss fight of this. Probably besides Vivalgia. Because they're kind of awful.
You're late. What took you so long? You're useless. I'm just lonely, that's all. Just a little.
Yeah, so this next scene is very The Shape of Water. They are 6. Hello, Warped.
You look cool. Cooler than I thought you would, anyway. Just a little. Well, anyway, you saved me, so I guess I'll reward you. What do you wish?
Nothing really. I want that spiritual stone.
You mean the spiritual stone of water, Zora Sapphire, don't you? My mother gave it to me, and said I should give it only to the man who will be my husband. You might call it the Zora engagement ring. All right. I will give you my most precious possession, Zora Sapphire.
So, we've gotten all 3 stones. We can go back to Zelda. Zelda's going to open the door of time, and we can stop Ganondorf. We can get the Triforce before he does, right? Totally. Her most precious possession. You don't know what she's talking about, but you finally collected all 3 spiritual stones. Go back to see Princess Zelda. We can either do that, or we can go and backtrack to a couple of pieces of heart and do a couple of things in Hyrule. I think we should probably just advance the plot. I can do a lot of this off screen. Aw, she's nervous. Embarrassed. We can go to Lake Hylia. Because Kapor Gabor is going to be there. There is one Skulltula that I'm going to get here. Oh, it's in the chat. Ow. Excuse me. There we go. Just me in chat tonight. Eh. That's fine. I know some of our other mods are having fun at a Kendrick Lamar question mark concert. I'm a terrible friend. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I know E3 is going on right now. I know EA had their thing. Yeah. And we immediately jump into a cutscene. Because that's where Kapor Gabor drops us. I was lightning before the thunder, thunder. This looks familiar. Almost as if we had a, prophetic dream before this. Bad horse, bad horse, bad horse, bad horse. Zelda can throw so fucking far. It's great. I lost her. You, over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me! So you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. Ganondorf's theme also on point. Another thing that carried over from A Link to the Past. Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you're dealing with? I am Ganondorf. And soon I will rule the world. Bad horse, bad horse, bad horse, bad horse. He rides across the nation, the thoroughbred of sin. You got the decoration that you just sent in the application. LOL, what? I was quoting the Bad Horse theme song from Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. Wonderful, wonderful, like, hour-and-a-half long musical. It's got lots of wonderful people in it. Oh, there is a fun little hidden scene here. In the back alley. Are you the boy from the forest? I finally met you. I have something to tell you. Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, betrayed our king. Zelda's attendant, Impa, sensed danger and escaped from the castle with a princess. I tried to stop Ganondorf's men from chasing them, but the princess was waiting for a boy from the forest. That's you. She wanted to give something to the boy. If you retrieve it from the princess, hurry to the Temple of Time. Actually, that's a great that's a great reminder that I did not pick up the Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I suck at this. There we go. Alright, roll credits. We got the Ocarina of Time. Notice the blue color, and notice how it matches the time shift stones from our playthrough of Zelda Skyward Sword.
Link, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Link, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't wait any longer. At least I could give you the ocarina and this melody.
Ah, your papa got some good scratches, yes. Aw, hi, Gingerbread Papa. We've got the Song of Time. Song of Time was the first song that I learned all the notes to on piano. Um, it's neat because it only needs 8 notes, C to C, in one octave.
Now, Link, play this melody in front of the altar of the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce.
I do not know how to play any songs on piano at the moment, because I have lost all those skills and never really learned how to play in the first place. Relatable content. Alright, so hey, let's finish this game. We've got the things, we can get the Triforce before Ganon, that's all we need to do, right? Right? It's not gonna be like in A Link to the Past where you get the 3 things and then get the thing from the 3 things and then there's a plot twist and then you gotta do 7 more things, right? Right? It's totally not copying that. Ye who owns 3 spiritual stones, stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. Do we just play it here? I guess so. And the ultimate shade of it all. They are the Powerpuff Stones. So I really like how this game just casually takes the Master Sword. That was like a big deal in A Link to the Past. It's just like everyone knows about the Master Sword and how to get it. And here they're just like, hey, that's a thing. Link, isn't that?
It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword.
What legend though? In the timeline, in the official Zelda timeline, the Master Sword has not been used since Skyward Sword, since Link, the hero of Sky, laid it to rest and we got the goodbye from Fi. This would be where it was laid in the Temple of Hylia, and it would not have been used since then, but no one's telling the legends of the Hero of Sky. No one's really telling any legends of the Master Sword. The only time that it's been used before in canon was in A Link to the Past, where at the end of it says the Master Sword lays to rest forever, which Link Between Worlds fucked that up. Was there there were other links in between this, but there was no link that wielded the Master Sword between those 2 games. Whatever. But yeah, this is the blade that seals the darkness. However, We're too young to wield it. Lore. There we go. Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. That was terrifying. Link, wake up. Link, the chosen one. So this place is the Temple of Light in the center of the Sacred Realm. You can actually go into the Sacred Realm in A Link to the Past. I am Rauru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the Sacred Realm. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the Sacred Realm, which, if we go off the map that's in A Link to the Past, should be the Pyramid of Power, or the Pyramid of Light, I guess. No, Pyramid of Light is a Yu-Gi-Oh thing. Never mind. The Pyramid of Power, which is where you fight Ganon in A Link to the Past. It is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil destroying sword you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the Sacred Realm. Link, don't be alarmed, which is usually cause for alarm. Look at yourself. Look at yourself, you dumb buck.
Oh no, he's hot!
Look, Link, you're big now. You've grown up.
The Master Sword is a sacred blade that evil ones may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. My dick big now. However, you are too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? Not really, dude, but sure. But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power he became the King of Evil. His power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power has only little influence, even in this sacred realm. By the way, he is Kapora Gabora. He's been the owl that's been guiding us. Namely, this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope, and that was confirmed in the Hyrule Historia. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sage's seal will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. But yeah, Ginger Benji, that's a excellent point. This Link is, this Link has gone through puberty, but his mind has not improved in 7 years. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you. Find the power of the other sages and add their might to your own. Cool, so we get a medallion, but unlike Link to the Past, we can't use these as items. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. But yeah, this Link is still technically a 9-year-old in the body of a 16-year-old. Now, for those of you watching in Archive Land and you, Ginger Benji, who's in chat, we've had this conversation before.
Link, we're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. But if you had milk in your inventory for the last 7 years, that shit's totally fine. Let's get out of here.
I will use... Sheik does not tell us their pronouns. I will refer to Sheik as he, him. Because that is what Rudo does. And Sheik does not correct Rudo. I've been waiting for you, hero of time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the hero of time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is a legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikah. And as I see you standing there, holding the mythical master's sword, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for you. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl I am sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko village. Do you understand, Link? Sure, don't give me a choice there. Yeah, so Sheik is a badass dude who just shows up whenever we awaken and tells us, hey, this is your new quest. This is the plot twist quest. But as soon as we leave this sacred temple of time, we realize Hyrule is fucked. Awaken. We never do that again, ever, in any Zelda game that came before or after this. Yeah, so this is what Ganon's done with the place. I do like the architecture a lot. It's very Ganondorf. Or Ganon, I guess. We never really get to see when he changes from those. Yeah, I don't have any weapons. So this is technically where this is the ledge where I would originally enter this area. Whenever it was still Hyrule. And I can't get that yet. I won't be able to get that until after the Water Temple. I can't do anything here. Walk into the void. Even if we go into these dudes' paths, it's not gonna affect us. It's not gonna stun us. I do want to talk to this guy, because this is a new guy. Oh, you are quite an energetic young man. You're brave and handsome, too. Your name is Link, isn't it? Don't be surprised, I can read people's minds. If I looked as good as you, I could run a different kind of business. My shop is the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Because of the great Ganondorf, it is a fine time for a business like this. Yeah. Potion, Zelda. I need your strongest potion. Oh, I can only hope the world gets even worse. Alright, 7-year-old Cyberwolf. The ghosts called Pose are spirits of concentrated hatred that appear in the fields and graveyard. They hate the world. Young man, if you catch a Poe, I will pay a lot of money for it.
So that'll essentially start the Poe quest. Which we need a couple of items before we can start. But that Poe quest will give us our last empty bottle. Sheik told us to go to Kakariko Village. Let's do that. Yes, they are. Yeah, I think Poes first appeared in A Link to the Past. They were the Dark World equivalent of the Genie enemies that appeared in the graveyard. I think. Let's start a time paradox. Huh? Oh, we can do this later. Never mind. Sorry, I'm trying to decide the path that I need to take. We do need to do her quest. Alright, so Anju has raised a new type of Kuko. It's Pocket Kuko that she's not allergic to. Once some time passes, we'll be able to... This is essentially the start of the Big Orange Sword quest. It helps us get the strongest sword in the game. Completely optional. We're going to do it very quickly. And we're going to do just about all the pieces immediately whenever you can. So there's one new... If you pay close attention, you'll notice that there's one new grave here in the graveyard. And that new grave is for the only guy that we know who's died over the past 7 years. Dumpy!
Young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare.
So it's not so much as a race, rather than he's gonna ask us to try to keep up with him. I do not remember this route. I never do remember this route. Ah, fuck. I can't believe I've done this. We'll be able to do this again later for a piece of art. I think it's actually quicker to go through the back. Oh, no, it's not.
Hey,
Cool, we made it. Cool, so this gives us the hook shot. This is essentially the replacement to our boomerang. We don't really have to wait to get gold sculptures in here after this point. But this is essentially the first thing that you do in the adult timeline. I'm going to put this on X. I'm going to put the bombs down here. Put the pocket cuckoo up there. Cuckoo. And now... we can start a time paradox. Now we're up here on a higher level. So I did not play this game until after Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and I know the Song of Storms in that game played on the pirate ship level, so I've always associated the Song of Storms with like pirates and stuff, not time paradoxes. Grrr! I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. Grrr! It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up. Ocarina kid, you say? What? You've got an ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came around here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. I'll never forget this song. So, an Ocarina kid came here 7 years ago in the past and used that song to fuck up the windmill, and that's how he remembers that song. But he just taught us the song. I think you're picking up what I'm putting down. Who composed that song? In Majora's Mask we actually do find out, but find out that another... Yeah, it's a time paradox. You can kind of get around it because in Majora's Mask, you also learn the Song of Time, or Song of Storms. And yeah, it was composed by the Terminian equivalents of Flat and Sharp. So maybe? Yeah. We don't have the bow, we can't do that. So maybe them? I don't think so, because, well, number one, that game wasn't thought of then. Sounds like me. Alright, so now that we've entered here from this cell, we're gonna fast forward time a day so that our Pocket Cuckoo hatches. Since I've entered from here, whenever I respawn during the day, I was in the chat, by the way, I'll be right outside this door. I can go back in and use the Pocket Cuckoo. And you can see on my bottom screen down here, we now have a Cuckoo. It's a me, Talon. What in tarnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Ingo took over Lon Lon Ranch. They call it Ingo Ranch nowadays. I was kicked out of there, and look at me now. My girl, Malin, still works at the ranch. I'm worried about her. Right, so this is the first part of the Big Goron quest, is to wake him up. Wake his ass up. Now that we've done that... Oh, your Cuckoo looks extremely happy. He must have awakened an extremely lazy guy. You're a good Cuckoo keeper. I'll give you a rare, valuable Cuckoo if you're interested. His name is Kojiro,
and it used to be my brother's Kuko. Its blue body is quite charming. It's so cute. Since my brother is gone, it's strange, but Kojiro has got crowing. Do you want to keep Kojiro? Sure. Awesome. So we'll be able to pretty quickly find out what Kojiro's purpose is. It doesn't look like we've uncursed anybody else. Cool. Yeah, we've got 19. We need 20. We have 82 rupees, which means we can probably just get a Pono real quick. I don't think we need the bows for that, and it's on the way anyway. Yeah, so since we've done that, we know that the ranch is fucked up. Ingo's over there.
Hi!
Oh no, we got storm clouds. That means things are fucked. Alright, so here's Ingo. There are some people in Kakariko spreading rumors that I cheated Talon out of the ranch, but don't be ridiculous. That guy Talon was weak. I, the hard-working Ingo, poured so much energy into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave the ranch to me. I will raise a fine horse and win recognition from the great Ganondorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? If you pay me 10 rupees, you can ride. Do you want to hear how to ride? Thank you so much. So we actually have to do this twice, I think. If you don't have to do it twice, that's fine. I somehow remember it being like you have to do this twice. Alright, so we got Epona, because she remembers that song. You won't be able to win this race without anybody. Oh, okay. You have to do it twice after Epona. So you have to do it 3 times. So I think the name Epona came from the Gaelic horse god. I think I somehow remember that being a thing. It's either the Celtic or the Gaelic, which might be the same thing. I'm not entirely sure. Someone who knows actual real-world lore, please let me know in the comments. You're getting better. How about a little race with me? 1 lap around the corral with that horse. Let's make a little wager, say 50 rupees. All I got is 50 rupees, so I hope we can do this on the first try. Alright.
So I'm trying to use the carrots as they refill. Yes. Yes, history. But no, I mean, I'm kind of asking for the gods, so I guess that's actual lore. If the Great Ganondorf found out about this humiliation, hey you, how about another race? If you win, you can keep the horse. But yes, if the Celtic pantheon and the Gaelic pantheon are the same thing, then yes, I'm asking for that. Cool, so we did it. You use carrots as they start replenishing. What's up with that horse? Is that a Epona? How did you tame that wild horse right under my nose? I was going to present that horse to the Great Ganondorf, but I bet it on the race and lost. Shoot! As I promised, I'll give the horse to you. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch. Wow, sucks. Okay, you have to hit these things dead on. I don't like it. Whee! Majestic AF. Alright, so we need to go directly to the woods, which are not where I'm going. Well then. Ah, shit. Aw, man. Sorry about that, Ginger Benji. Aw, sad faces. It was very uneventful. But cool, let's go back to the Kokiri Forest. I'm sure nothing has changed with this at all, and everyone is exactly my own age. Ah, shit! Bart? That is different. Yeah, so it looks like there's monsters everywhere. Oh, look, new kids. Hey, mister, you can't use a Deku shield. They're only for kids. Yeah, we don't have a bow. Looks like there's a whole bunch of kids here. Sweet iced tea. Nice. Yeah, so it looks like this whole region is fucked. Saria is probably still in the Sacred Forest Grove, so why don't we go there and check up on her? Okay, can't do that.
Who do you think you are? That Kokiri-like clothing won't fool me. I promised Saria I'd never let anybody go through here. If you want to see her that bad, I'm gonna need some proof that you're really a friend of hers. Something that only you could have heard of her. Not that she would ever be friends with a grown-up like you.
As if we couldn't hear it in the background music.
That melody. Saria plays that song all the time. About to be popping some pills, folks. Do you know Saria? That song. Saria taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you.
And by that I mean taking Benadryl for severe allergies. Good shit. Yeah. I forgot you got the seasonal shit. I'm sure I'm about to be right with you very soon, bud. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Playing the pronoun game. Ding. So now we'll have our first encounter with moblins. Manager literally just sent me home. Didn't ask off, didn't make a big fuss, just mentioned my throat hurt. Bam, you good. So these are moblins. Moblins have appeared in many Zeldas. Definitely the first one. Bork, bork, bork. They are swole AF, but significantly less pig-like in this game. Oh yeah, I never really looked at the map here, because I figured, like, hey, this is still Lost Woods. There's no map in the Lost Woods. That was a noise. Yeah, there's a lot of improvements that have been made. There's a gold sculpture here. Fuck this guy. It's a buff moblin. And this is the Forest Temple, which does not look very nature-like at all. But Saria is not here. Oh, Sheik's back. Hey, dude. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. The thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet Forest. Note that this harp looks very, very similar to the one in Skyward Sword. We've learned the Minuet Forest. Link, I'll see you again. So in this game, and what's canon now in Zelda Timeline is that the Forest Medallion has 3 spokes and not 4, because the other one can kind of be misconstrued as a swastika. I think that change was done with Skyward Sword, and not Twilight Princess. I know in the HD version it's correct, or corrected, updated. Yeah, but there's some like trees and stuff in here, but this place is just like a mansion slash bunker. We got some Cyber Wolfos. Alright, that wasn't too much of an issue. So now let's make our way up. We will not be able to directly attack any of these. If they are Skulltulas, and not Golden Skulltulas. We about to do some stretches, couch people. Go ahead, do your stretches. But yeah, we don't have any projectiles right now. All we have is a hook shot. Which thankfully we can use to... Okay, maybe not. We could use it to grapple onto wooden objects like chests. We can also use the hook shot to kill Skulltulas, which is great. Oh no, not the lanterns. Yeah, so we have the lanterns being stolen by the Poe sisters. They'll be going to various locations in the dungeon, and we won't be able to do a damn thing about any of them. I hardly remember how to do this first part of the dungeon. I do know I have a small key, and I will use that small key to come through this door. This dungeon is probably the least straightforward to me. Yeah, okay. I need to get another key. I think I need 2 more keys. I can't do anything here, can I? Oh, I can. I think this is just a map. No, it's a key. Cool stuff. That's what I needed. And then I need to go outside and get 1 or 2 more. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, just figuring out like what rooms you need to go into, which keys that you get, in what order, that's just a bit disconcerting. It feels like you would keep going in that first room and unlocking doors and then realizing, oh, I need another key, then come back out. It's going to be a lot of backtracking. I don't want to do that. Efficiency %. Which we all know I'm not being very efficient. Okay, so I think I need to drain this water. Which I don't think I'll be able to do here. I don't think I'll actually be able to make my way up here either. Oh, neat. It turns out I can. That wasn't a puzzle. Alright, so we got a map. One of my worst fears is like accidentally hookshotting right next to one and having it come and bite me and I fall off. So this will drain the water, which means we can go find another key underneath. So it's honestly just a lot of key finding. Fuck. I needed to go to Lake Hylia. Unless... I don't think I need Bernoulli for that. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I need Bernoulli for that. Yeah, I won't be able to make it. But I will be able to hookshot here. No, I won't. I think if you angle it just right, you can actually hookshot. Yeah. Cool. We feeling loosey-goosey now. Nice. Cool, so we have a shit ton of keys. A whole 2 of them. And that should be it for the outside. Or that little well forest part section thing. So now I should be able to come up here and continue with the actual dungeon. I think I've gotten all 3 keys that I needed. Blessed that these particular blue bubbles don't actually curse us, because that would suck. They do in Majora's Mask. No shit. Link is strong. Yeah, so this is just going to be a lot of menial tasks, menial, like, pushing things out of the way. Not a lot of, action-oriented sequences here. Okay, I'm just being stupid. Yeah. Here we go. Alright, now we can keep pushing these down and continue climbing up. Note that there's a gigantic fucking Gerudo symbol painted on that. I don't know if that's Ganondorf adding the puzzles to the dungeon, or what? I know he does the same thing in, like, Wind Waker, and Majora apparently does the same thing in Majora's Mask. It's like, hey, this is a thing you can interact with. The thing with my symbol on it. Alright. So we can unlock this.
The corridor is all twisted!
So this is the most horrifying enemy in the game.
Watch for the shadows and monsters that hang from the ceiling.
That's not cryptic at all. Alright, I'm gonna try to not jump at all. My shield was up. That is a death. Now I can jump attack. I just didn't want to, like, jump into the void. Come on. There we go. So now we get the bow, so now we can do literally the rest of the shit in the dungeon. Hopefully with very little backtracking. You found the fairy bow. So yeah, this is going to be our main weapon for the rest of this. So we're going to progress forward for a little bit, killing pose as we go. Alright, so this is Joel. Ma'am. Please to get your ass back here. Okay, I've never had them, like, come up the stairs before to start this. Alright, so we've got one sister down. Finally take over your webcam. Nice, I haven't done that for any of mine. Literally right now I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cameras looking at me. If they want to find me, they found me. I haven't been hiding. I'm also literally broadcasting my presence on the internet right now, Ginger Benji, so... it's kind of a moot point. Shit, I'm going the wrong way. I got turned around during the fight. Yeah, so I actually meant to, like, go the other way during this. Do I have another key? Yes, I do. It's going up the stairs. Fuck that. Here we go. What? Got the compass. Little Nintendo Capri Sun reference for you. He's another really good Let's Player. Alright, so we've got more Wall Masters in this room. Unfortunately, I will not be able to avoid them in this one. Yeah, I will. I don't have another key. Did I miss one? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. There's really nothing I can do. Would it be worth it to be taken? Most terrifying enemy. Yeah, so I couldn't continue without another key, but I thought I had them all. Also, okay, I thought that blade had not been updated, or that Forest Temple thing. Medallion. I mean, that'll open the way to outside, but I don't think I need to go outside. I need to go to the next floor. Yeah, I don't need to go that way. So there is one thing that I can unlock in this room without untwisting the hallway. And that's this thing. Which I believe will let me hookshot up here from the bottom? Maybe. I don't think this has a small key. Just some arrows. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it'll let me hookshot up to here. For a nice little shortcut. Right here, all I need to do is untwist the hallway. And I think that'll get me to the big key. Fine, whatever. So I'm always confused as to like what the actual arrow pointer is. It's just above where the tip of my finger is. So if I untwist the hallway, that means we should see something else with this room. It still should have a wall master in it, but that's fine. This big key. We still don't have that small key. Nothing appears here. Is this the floor master room? Yes. Alright, so there is a chest here. Hopefully it has a small key. And does. If I was smart, I would have played for Worst Wind in here. Played it, used it. I'm not. And yeah, I guess it's not letting me hookshot back up. That's fine. Let's retwist the hallway so that we can get back across.
Bang!
And with this final key, we should be able to make our way to that last room, which I believe is where the final post sister is. Or the third. Sorry. So still a little backtracking in this temple, if you're like me and are just confused by everything. Fuck. We got rich, bitch. Alright. So, these guys, not important. We'll just go straight back in here. And do this totally acceptable, not convoluted puzzle. Which isn't really a puzzle. I didn't realize you could just target it. Alright, so this twisted up the room. So now, similar to before, we can just drop down. into the under thing. If anybody gets that reference, let me know. So this is a room. Let's just immediately get this block out of the way, because it's never going to be a piece that we need. And try to get the rest of this puzzle in line. I moved it too far, didn't I? No. No. Yeah, it's okay. One cycle. Beep beep. Toot toot. Rah. Beep beep. Fuck.
Run away!
Yeah, so all pose are 5 hits. Sorry for the incessant beeping. I've got fairies, but I really don't want to use any of them. That is a noise. So this is our final little mini-boss fight. The 4th Post Sister. If she didn't want to twirl all the goddamn time, maybe she'd live longer. There we go. Alright, so now we get this elevator, which exists, but is honestly very similar to the ones used in Zelda 2. And we get to the bottom of this, whatever this is. It's supposed to be a temple. It looks more like a bunker. I think we need to go this way. And now I think this is the door we need to go to, so let's push it this way. And that'll open the back door, I hope, which is this one. So we'll push this way. There's a chance that it actually opens this. And then we'll push it one more time to get back here. So 4 pushes, 4 things. I think we did that in the most optimal order. Yeah, that had to be the best way to do that. So right here we can see a whole bunch of very abstract portraits. I don't know what this place is actually. My best guess would be like a royal bunker for the Hyrule royal family, because this place sure isn't a place of religious worship. These are nice paintings. Guess there's really nothing here, no boss or anything. Alright, let's leave. Shake. But wait. Ganondorf? I guess we're gonna finish out the game here. Mask on. Fucking mask off. So this game was in development around the same time that Super Mario 64 was. And what they had thought was, hey, let's pull something very similar. And have just Ganon's castle be the hub area, and the levels are just going to be portraits in the castle, very just like Mario. They quickly realized that, hey, we can actually make a full game and we don't have to do that. This boss fight is the only real holdover from that. So we're looking for the most saturated Ganon. The other ones are a little dull. I like the bass drop whenever that happens. Or whenever he teleports. His first 3D instance of Dead Man's Folly. There we go. First boss. Done. Hey kid, you did quite well. It looks like but you have defeated only my phantom when you fight the real me. What a worthless creation that ghost was. I will banish it to the gap. I will banish it to the gap. You'll be forced to choose from mid-class clothes and never be helped. And there's never going to be anything in his size. Hey, it's Saria, who hasn't grown up at all and is still freaking 9.
Thank you. Because of you, I can awaken as a sage. I am Saria, the sage of the Forest Temple. I always believed that you would come, because I know you. No, you don't have to explain it to me, because it is destiny that you and I can't live in the same world. I will stay here as the Forest Sage and help you. Now, please take this medallion.
Her outfit is serving it. That Kokiri cardigan. Mm. That's actually what my Light Fairy in Hyrule Warriors is wearing right now.
I will always be your friend.
Nothing more. We are not the same species. Oh yeah, Suntree and not A-OK.
Hey there, I'm the Deku Tree Sprout. Because you and Saria broke the curse on the Forest Temple, I can grow and flourish. Thanks a lot.
He's even got the weed in his mouth.
Hey, have you seen your old friends? None of them recognized you with your grown-up body, did they? That's because the Kokiri never grow up. Even after 7 years, they're still kids. You must be wondering why only you have grown up. Well, as you might have already guessed, you are not a Kokiri. You are actually a Hylian. I am happy to finally reveal this secret to you.
Look into my cold, dead eyes.
Some time ago, before the King of Hyrule unified this country, there was a fierce war in our world. One day, to escape from the fires of the war, a Hylian mother and her baby boy entered this forbidden forest. The mother was gravely injured. Her only choice was to entrust the child to the Deku Tree, the guardian spirit of the forest. The Deku Tree could sense that this was the child of destiny whose fate would affect the entire world, so he took him into the forest. After mother passed away, the baby was raised as a Kokiri, and now, finally, the day of destiny has come. Whew, that took it all out of me. You are a Hylian, and were always bound to leave this forest. And now, you have learned your own destiny, so you know what you must do. That's right, you must save the land of Hyrule. Now, Link, break the curses on all the temples and return peace to Hyrule.
It was a surprise to learn Saria is one of the sages, wasn't it, Link? I wonder how she knew. Anyway, off to the Temple of Time.
So it's actually going to be... It would be faster if we were going immediately to the Temple of Time to safe quit. However, we need to do stuff here. We are running with knives. That is not good. Oh, wait. So in the N64 version, I think the Kuko would have started like chirping before we got here. I don't know why it didn't in this game. But yeah, this is I think his name is Grog or something like that.
Kojiro, why? Only a nice guy like me can tame you.
Ah, he's got nice guy syndrome.
Your parents just got back from vacation. Nice. Which means you must be a nice guy. Must be. You must be. Please, Mr. Nice Guy. Please. Deliver this to the old hag in the potion shop in Kakariko Village. This will disappear if you take too long, so you gotta hurry. Okay.
So our fastest way out is actually going to be, I think, just straight there. We can't warp there. Fuck. I think we just have to use the Prana. Who thankfully is right here. Cool, so now we're in Kakariko Village. We can just make it to the hag shop. We're actually going to be doing most of our stuff here during this particular part of this. Because pretty much everything can be done immediately after this first temple. And in fact, most of it could have been done before we actually went to the Forest Temple. I think the long shot is required for one of them. You must have something. That fool, he had to go into the forest, I see. Awesome. So we got medicine. We got a poultice that we can give to the young punk. And we can immediately go back there. We will need to use Epona. Awesome, so now we can just go back to Kokiri Forest and give that medicine to him. And there's going to be no complications in that whatsoever. Alright, there is going to be one bit of this that we can't do. As part of this side quest, we do need the Zora King. He is currently preoccupied. A fairy? Oh, this is Fado.
That guy isn't here anymore. Except for the Kokiri, people who come into the forest and are lost. They all become Sapphiros. That's why he's not here anymore. Only his saw is left. Hee hee. That medicine's made with forest mushrooms. Give it back.
Sure. So we got a poacher's saw.
Are you gonna become one too?
So that's fucking creepy. Let's get the fuck out of here. Now, to return the poacher's saw, we need to go to an area that we haven't been to yet. Gerudo Valley. Best soundtrack in the game. This is just a giant fetch quest, but the reward is pretty good. Fuck. Okay. I was trying to go slow in case that Poe did appear, so that I would be able to shoot it, because that's part of the Poe quest. Nah. So because we have a Epona, we'll be able to jump this gap. But it looks like the bridge to Gerudo Valley is out. Cool, so we got a broken Goron sword. Big Goron is on Death Mountain. He's okay. The rest of the Gorons are not, but we'll find out about them later.
Dun, 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 bum, ba-da-da-dum. Brum, bum, 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 ba-da-da-bum. Bum, 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 bum.
So now we can go to Death Mountain.
So the Death Mountain Trail has not changed that much. Those boulders are not that great, but what you gonna do? Aw, oh, man. Sorry about that, Ginger Benji. Yes, we can't really protect against all this. It's actually going to be just better for us to make our way entirely up. I never remember taking this, or taking this particular Skulltula. I've never seen that one before. Neat. Hopefully Bigoron is still here. Yep. Except he's not feeling so good. My brother opened a new store. It's Bigoron's blade store. However, I am better at making blades. Highland carpenters praise me for my skills. I'm not lying. Cool, I have one. The broken knife is surely my work. I really want to repair it, but because of yesterday's eruption, my eyes are irritated. So he wants us to go get eye drops from King Zora, and so he gives us a prescription. So we're literally going to go to Walgreens and pick up his prescription. We're also going to die on the way there. Oh. So this place is very empty except for this one guy. And so I'm going to progress the plot just a little bit so that we can get the Goron tunic and be able to warp somewhat back here.
I won't let you get me. You probably work for Ganondorf. How could you do this to me? You're Ganondorf's servant. Hear my name in Tribble. I am Link, hero of the Gorons. What? Your name is also Link? Then you must be the legendary Dodongo Buster and hero, Link. My dad is Darunia. Do you remember him?
Darunia had a kid, and named it after us. Still no female Gorons to be spoken of. And in Breath of the Wild, there's one... No males can get into Gerudo Town, but women of all races can get in. And in fact, you have to dress and drag to get in. Gorons are welcome into the city freely. So, Gorons have gender, they don't have sex. They're all dudes, as far as they identify. But they reproduce asexually. Because there's no female Gorons. That's the theory. A game theory. Do what you will. So he wants our autograph, but everyone's in the fire temple. There's a dragon there.
If we don't hurry up, even my dad will be eaten by the dragon. Boo-hoo.
Let's ask about the Gorons.
Boo-hoo.
Let's ask about the dragon.
A long time ago, there was an evil dragon named Vavagia living in the mountain. That dragon was very scary. It ate Gorons.
Bobachi is actually from Zelda 2, where I think it was called Barbas, or Barba. They've renamed it in the games coming after to Bolvachio.
That dragon was very scary. It ate Gorons. Using a huge hammer, the hero of the Gorons, boom! Destroyed it just like that. This is a myth from long ago, but it's true. I know because my dad is a descendant of the hero. Boo.
So let's ask about the Gorons.
Everyone was taken to the fire temple. While my dad was out, Ganondorf's followers came and took him away. All of them will be eaten by Volvagia. Dad said that Ganondorf has revived Volvagia. As a warning to those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Volvagia.
So gave us a heat-resistant tunic. He's also opened these places. There is one Goron here at the shopkeep. That's about it. Oh, we're so close. Well, so what I'm trying to do is just get that Skulltula. I guess it would have been easier to just try to get from here. Cool, so now we can just go to Durania's place. Nice. We also have the Goron tunic, which is great. Blue tunic is indeed best. So here we are in the Death Mountain Crater. Yeah. Here's Spectacle Rock, and here is a very nice cutscene. Which is why we actually showed up here. It is something that grows over time. A true friendship. A feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and through it, you will know which way to go. This song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to the bolero of fire. I've learned the Bolero Fire. Link, I'll see you again. So apparently Sheik is a pyromaniac. Or is a pyro. So now what we actually should do is get to the Temple of Time. Because that's actually going to be the quickest way to get to the Zora's Domain. Easiest way to do that is just save quit, because Child Link will respawn at the Kokiri Forest at his house. Adult Link will spawn at the Temple of Time. You destroyed the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. But there's still other sages who need your help. In order to awaken the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains, underwater, and even through time. If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the pedestal of time. By doing this, you will travel back in time 7 years. If you want to challenge the mighty foes that you defeated again, make for the bed in your childhood home. In the realm of dreams, you should be able to face them anew. So this is just explaining that, hey, in the 3DS version, we added a boss rush mode. Doesn't give you anything, but you can do it. Time will come when you have to return here quickly. I will teach this to you for when that time comes. The song to return you to the Temple of Time, the Prelude of Light. You've learned the Prelude of Light. As long as you hold the Ocarina of Time and the Master Sword, you hold time itself in your hands. Link, we shall meet again. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Cool, so we have 3 warp songs. Right now we just need to make it to Zora's Domain. Good sir! Are you quite done? Worst enemies. Fuck. Okay. Alright, guess we're not getting that Poe today. That's fine. I'm probably gonna do the Poe thing off screen and just show me delivering the final one. So we can skip most of this. Because we have this. So long as we have Magic Flower Friend, we can never lose. This actually doesn't give us a piece of heart or anything. It's literally just an elevator. To make it across this without having to, like, fight all the enemies. Yeah, so early in the episode I started like buying magic beans and planting them. That's just what happens. Do I need a long shot for this? I think I do. Yeah, I don't think I can actually get this yet. I need the long shot. Can I get this? Not by a long shot. Oh, shit. Nice. Just a little bit of sequence breaking there. So you notice it's snowing. That's not good. This place is frozen, which is definitely my aesthetic, but if you're dealing with a colony of fish people, probably not good. But we're just here to talk to the Zora King, right? Bah. He's dead as fuck. In red ice. And looks like Jabu Jabu is also dead. So why am I coming here before we do the Fire Temple? Because what I'm doing right now is actually story. It's just not supposed to be done until after the Fire Temple. I'm not actually going to do the Ice Cavern. I'm just progressing until we get to some blue fire. So that I can unfreeze King Zora and get the Big Oron Sword. Because that's actually going to be pretty helpful. Frozen in time. Yeah, there's very few ice levels in Zelda that I don't like. Snow Peak is pretty good. Snow Head is actually really good. The one in Spirit Tracks is kind of lame. And the one in A Link to the Past is... A lot of people don't like it. I am okay with it. It's not my favorite in that game. I could probably try not getting hit by that blade, but I don't really care. You'll notice there was a gold Skulltula up there. I can't get it until I get the blue fire. And here it is, first occurrence of blue fire. Which is apparently cold. So how it melts the ice is kind of weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 fires. And that's going to be 1 for the King Zora and 1 for the shop. Because the shop is also on ice. It's very Harry Potter. Because I know Hermione makes blue flames in there and carries them in bottles. But Navi pointed out the fire is not natural. I'm actually a bit confused as to how it occurred. Because Lake Hylia is frozen over because of Morpha. Morpha was introduced in the Water Temple by Ganondorf. But this ice cavern seems to exist at the source of Lake Hylia. So is Morpha's power extending over here? Or is the ice cavern the actual source of the curse? But that's just a theory, a game theory. Alright. First things first, I'm a realist. I found the most awesome indie cover of Fancy. I laughed so fucking hard. I think I posted it in the group chat. But yeah, there's an acoustic indie cover of Fancy, and it seems like an actual serious thing. I was about to like start laughing at work. It's not bad. It's just disconcerting. No, this is the eye drops. You might say they have them. You might say we don't. But we do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the Lakeside Laboratory, he can make the little drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh. Can you make it before they spoil? So we got the eyeball frog that needs to be used as a prescription or as an ingredient for the eye drops. I did not unfreeze the other guy because I forgot. So Lake Hylia is actually pretty far away. Fuck. We should still be able to make it. Yeah, because opponent's right here. I should have angled her a little bit better. It's fine. Fuck. That's not good. I'm so bad about aiming Epona. Ooh, this has to be perfect. Fuck! Fuck! I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up real bad. Shit. Shit, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Fuck! I'm not gonna make it. Cool, so Lake Hylia is dried up. We were close. But the game is nice and lets us start back from where we were. Alright, so let's try that again. Yeah, that counts. No, keep it, keep it. Stop throwing the bushes! Alright, so this is about where we were last time. The only thing is we don't have Epona here. Which is actually probably better. So, Hyrule Field is definitely the biggest location in Ocarina of Time, because it's like the central hub world. Uh, it's pretty small compared to some of the later games, but definitely broke the limits of what Mario 64 was doing. It is fairly empty, but it's still very nice. I know a lot of other locations in Zelda have been compared to it in terms of size. Lake Hylia in Twilight Princess is the same size as Hyrule Field, give or take a few. The Great Plateau of Breath of the Wild is supposedly the same size, or the size of the entire game.
I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since George Domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Such great stuff. Please say thank you to King Zora. Yeah? What? These are for making Big Goron's eye drops. Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. Here it is. The medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long. At this temperature, run as fast as you can to this mountain. You're young, you can do it.
So we get World's Finest Eye Drops. Alright, this is the last big stretch we can do. We can't warp to Death Mountain. And it's also currently still a volcano. World's Finest Eye Drops, yeah, same. I know I'm probably going to end up with glaucoma, because everybody in my family has had, or everyone on my dad's side of the family has had glaucoma. Yeah, my eyes are already shit.
I cannot see, I'm legally blind. That's my story, I'm sticking to it.
Alright, so we've only used a minute to get to Kakariko. All we really have to do is, like, climb up Death Mountain. It's not going to be that long of a journey. I might die during it, so let me actually... I'll use this fairy, which does freeze time. We're not using any. But I know whenever I climb up, those rocks are going to get in the way. So there is another gigantic sword in the game. The Big Goron sword is not the only one. The other one is the Giant's Knife. It takes 7 years to craft, so you have to, like, purchase it as a kid for 200 rupees. But wait the 7 years, so come back as an adult to be able to, like, grab it. But it breaks. The Giant's Knife breaks. That's what you get from Meaty Goron. If you hit it against a wall, or if you use it 100 times, yeah, it breaks. The Big Goron sword will not break, and it does more damage than the Master Sword, in all cases, so we definitely want it. And also not to spend 200 rupees, because that ain't nobody got time for that. Fuck it. No, 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 fuck you, 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 fuck you. Yes, good RNG spider. Bless. Thank you, RNG sis. Thank you. I would like to thank not only God, but also RNG sis. Really? You brought the eye drops. I'm so relieved. I'm gonna use them right now. Thank you, Kesha. Wow! Wow. This is stimulating. It's working great. Now I can get back to blade business. My work is not very consistent, so I'll give this to you so you won't forget it. After a few days, please return. Just wait patiently. So we got a claim check for the sword. So we gotta wait a few days. But ain't nobody got time for that. Oh. Bacau. So we have to wait 3 days. So I'm just gonna use the Sun Song 6 times so that we can get the sword. He's just staring at everybody with those big, soul-piercing eyes. So I probably actually did this one time too many. But let's see. Woo! Fine sword. So now, we've got the best sword in the game. It is a Zweihander. It's two-handed sword. But yeah, this is essentially what we're going to be using for the rest of the game, just because it's better than anything else in the game. Let's save some Gorons. We will probably not finish the Fire Temple today, during this stream. In fact, I don't even know if I want to start it. That's probably where we'll pick up next time. Yeah, I think this is enough for tonight's stream, but I'll actually enter the Fire Temple. And Fire Temple being the lair of the ancient dragon Volvagia that actually extends into Spectacle Rock. One of the premier locations from every Zelda, really. It started in the first Zelda. It's where Ganon's lair was. But yeah, 3 temples, 2 temples down, starting this one. But yeah, we've done a lot. We've done a lot of the preliminary adult stuff, and we've also finished the Big Goron quest, which is um, the big like pre-Ganon thing, but we did it before going into the first temple. So yeah, I'm calling it a productive stream. Ginger Benji, thank you for joining me. I think you're the only guy in chat. I don't think anybody else has shown up. But yeah, it's been fun. Archive land, it's always real. And yeah, with that, I'm going to say good night. And yeah, good stream. See you guys later.